Hello everybody and welcome back to our OmniFactory series. This is episode 10. Yup, I'm not hitting my head. Nope, we're not doing that again. So we're back and I'm feeling slightly better. We have a ton of waypoints, as you can see, for all the different resources I found. In the meantime, I have been quite busy doing things. As you can see, I've explored a lot. Can we see this on the map? We can, mostly. That's an Enderman trying to teleport, but he can't. I'm preventing him from doing so. He will die, as everything else in the mob farm. Yes. So, as you can see, there's waypoints around here. So, down here is where we go down into the mines, right? I've went through the mines all the way over here. Even there, look at that. Oil sand, salt, all of the stuff. There's stuff over here. Yeah, so, busy. That's what I've been doing. Also, growing carrots and potatoes, because it's what we do. Lovely. Let's go back in here. What else is new? I put another dropper here that gets the same signal from that redstone dust as this dropper does. Dispenser, not dropper. Yeah, I'm doing that again. So I can chuck some eggs in here if I ever have some to increase the amount of chickens we have in here to lay more. It's been doing its thing. It's nice. We definitely do have feathers now, so no need to worry there. This thing has been doing overtime from all the stuff I've been smelting. I've also made the simulation chamber. Yes, so we have one now. I made that off cam. For now, just go there. You're getting power. Lovely. 2 million? Okay, sure. Please insert a data model to begin simulation. Not right now, though. We got other stuff to do. What else do we have to do? I made this basic brewery because I thought you could use that to make potions. It shows up as one of the machines that you can use, but it doesn't seem to be that useful. Bit of a waste. I've been using the brewing stand instead, and we do have some potions of night vision, the 8-minute version of it. Yup. Why? Well, because we don't have our freaky helmet anymore. That one up there. Look at that, night vision. On demand. That's the only thing I'm really missing. But hey, creative light, right? Ooh. So what else is new? Let's go downstairs. I made this right here. We do have an ender chest. Or, well, from the Ender storage mod, right? Where we can just drop off stuff, and then it gets taken out and put into these storage crates. They have different priorities, so this one fills up first, then this, then this, then that. So when I'm out there in the mines doing my thing, I can use this one right here, the Ender pouch, which is linked to that one. You just take that and I think right-click or shift-right-click on the Ender chest, and it gets the same color. You see the 3 dots here, white, white, white. Same as the knobs on top there, and that links them together. I also have an ender tank, which is on orange. I don't really know where to put that just yet. For now, I'll just put that down here. We're going to have a look at that and see what that is all about in a second. Actually, let's do that first. Why wouldn't we, right? This is going nicely. We do have cursed earth up here now. I don't know if I showed that already, but we did get from the nether, we did fight one of the other wither skeleton, and we get these drops of evil. And you just right click on a piece of dirt, and then it makes cursed earth, and that spawns all the things. And look at that. This is quite nuts. Also, what I've been doing is I claimed the chunk here, so nothing can explode, and these are actually chunk loaded, as you can see. So even if we're somewhere else, this is still chunk loaded, and we're not close enough for the mob spawners to do their thing, but cursed earth will spawn stuff anyway. Quite nice. I like it. So we're getting things. That stuff over there is filling up. The farm is running like crazy. And we also have this up here. Yeah, so we're taking solidified experience, which we're getting from the mob farm, and put that in here, and that makes liquefied XP. And then what we can do is anything that has mending on it, boop, repaired. That's so lovely. That helps so much. So whenever I was done mining and the hammer was about to break, I just chucked it in there and it was repaired. Now, be prepared. I have like 6 of these holes. This was where the gold was. Yeah, was. There's no more. Most of it was over there. And some on top here. Yes. So this looks quite different than it did before. I mean, look at that. Look at the stuff we dug out here. Fly! Yeah. This, at one time, was attached to a block that was 2 blocks below floor level. I had to repair my hammer like 6 times. Yup, But, you know, it's good. It's all good. It's doing its thing. That's what I like. Let me. I also went to the Nether for some more mining. There's gold there, there's sulfur and all that stuff. So let's check that out. Excuse me. One of the things quite annoying was that whenever I came back through the portal, it put me out somewhere in the world. So what I did is I moved the portal, as you can see, instead of... Ooh, the legginess. Thank you. Instead of it being up there, where our bookmark still is. Our waypoint bookmark? Really? Yeah, our waypoint. It was up there, so it's now down here, and that links up to the one in our base perfectly. Also, as you might have noticed, there's buttons everywhere. This is just to prevent mobs from spawning. As you know, in the Nether, they don't care about light level and anything, but they can't spawn on buttons. And if you have that building tool, that building gadget, this is actually quite easy. Just make a ton of buttons, put them in your inventory, and then run around and just right-click once in a while. I had some lava drop onto this from all the way up there. Some of the buttons are gone. I need to fix that. Don't know if anything spawns on stone or if it just spawns on netherrack. It's vanilla stuff. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. We will see. I had them spawn on the roof here, but that was when it was still netherrack, so I exchanged all of that. And it's doing quite okay. That's our little portal room right here. There's an elevator in here. That brings us down there. Whee! We're at lava level, so what have I done here? What? I heard you. Where are you? Somewhere there. Yeah. Okay, anyway. We have a basic capacitor bank up here. We have a magmatic dynamo. So this one takes hot fluids like lava to generate power. So this is kind of a circle right here. There's a fluid conduit, pressurized fluid conduit, as you can see on the left-hand side. They're going up in there. Then this one will put power into here, and this one takes power out of here, and we'll put it back down as soon as we have a block there. Now, what block am I going to put there, and why is there an ender tank with the same coloring, 3 times orange, that we have in our base? I want to make this the ender pump. Needs electric pumps, obsidian, which we have, and a block of ender pearl, which is just that. So I guess we're just going to quickly go back and make that and see if that does the trick. And that should give us a pump that pumps lava into that tank, so we have lava on demand. I might have to chunk load that. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure on that. Wow, that's loud. We have enough ender pearls. Oh yes, we do. Let's make a block of those. There you go. Then I need obsidian. 4 of that. And some pumps, which should be upstairs. If I have made any. I'm pretty sure I made a stack. There. 4. Lovely. Is that it? Can we do that? Yes, we can. Sure. I also made this ender tether. You need solarium ingots, an ender pearl, and an unstable ender pearl, which is just that. We had wither dust, so that's good. Solarium, gold and soul sand. Yeah, not that difficult. And what this ender tether does is I have that up here. Let's switch the lights on. There. Whenever that guy wants to teleport, because he takes damage from the spikes, for example, he gets drawn back. He teleports back to where that Enderman torch really is, where that ender tether is. And then that happens. At some stage he will just take enough damage to die. This is lovely. Yeah, you just do your thing. It's all good. Did I bring? Yes, I did bring. Lovely. Would have been bad to go through the noise again and then not have the pump with us. Let's hope that works as I expect it to be, otherwise I have to rearrange things here a little bit. Wrong way. There. I tried to use the orange one here because I have orange stained glass up there. Yeah, well, works. Boop. So it seems like this will draw up the fluid. Scanning. Okay, it is scanning. So you have to put that on top of lava, it seems. And there it's going. It's replacing everything with stone. Don't ask me why. it's putting the lava in here. Lovely. So let me configure that. We want to extract fluid, always active. Lovely. And we want to insert power. And that seems to be working. 32,000 power in there. We're gaining because this one is running. And you should also get lava now. If I do this? Yes. So whatever you pump will go in here. There's unfortunately no priorities here, so it will go in here and in here. Well, this one is full now, so nothing can go in there, so it will go in there. It's cool. Yeah, so now we have lava on demand. This should keep running pretty much indefinitely. Are you chunk loaded? Not really. Which chunk are we in? It's probably this one. Oh, look at you. You're in a different chunk. So good that I checked, huh? So, which chunk are you? On this one, right? Shift click, chunk loaded. That's all we need. That should be this chunk. I have no idea. Internal tank is full. Okay, so you stop. I have no idea how you calculate which one to take first. Probably going around in a circle around this. So, at one time, all the lava will be gone. I also don't know if it actually goes down, or if it's just the layer it's sitting on. We'll see. Well, it's lava on demand. It's perfect. It's what I want. Other than that, let's put that away. There was a ceiling here and pretty much a big room, actually. I've taken away all of that. There was a lot of gold in here, some quartz. Yeah, we mined a lot of quartz. There's other stuff in here. There's nether sulfur and stuff like that. Pretty good. We should have a ton of resources now, which is lovely. Oh, that looks pretty ugly. So I had this on top of the wall, like coming straight down here where the conduits, and then obviously that CEF was down here, and the cables were here. And I thought, it's just wiring. I like to hide that if I can, because it's nice and clean in here. Well, for now it is. So it would be nice if I could hide that in the wall. Behind the wall is not really an option because it's outside there. We're already outside chunk borders if we move over there. Yeah, don't want that. Transferring across chunk borders when it's unloaded, when you're not directly here, it might always be a bit of an issue. Don't want that. So, well, we have to live with it, right? That's what it is. Now, don't worry. There is a thing you can do. So all these Ender.io conduits can be facaded. Yes, there is a thing for that. You need the painting machine and you need the conduit facade. The conduit facade is pretty easy. It's just the conduit binder. And the painting machine is not that bad. Quartz, diamond, yeah. Bimetal gear is just iron gear and grains of infinity. And iron gear, it's that, which we've done countless times before. So that's okay. Industrial machine chassis is the simple machine chassis and grains of infinity. And this is just some iron plates and iron bars. Yeah. Yeah, sure. You might have noticed I have that prepared. So let's go and make that real quick. All of it. Not you. You. Thank you. You, all of them, maketh 16. Lovely. You, painting machine. Is that quest? No? Good. So you're gonna go here. And you should have power. And you do need one of these guys, obviously. All the Ender.io machines need one of those guys. They should be in here. Now we have to look for one. Premium crushed enhanced, I don't know. I came back, we actually had more infinity bimetal. Yeah, look at that. All from chests. This stuff is all from chests. Yeah. I actually had a small lithium, but I just made one. Because I only had 3 and I was wondering where the last one went. Pretty sure I crafted something that used that. Enhanced atomic good explosive good. Yeah, you, sure, why not? As long as it doesn't say dud, I'm pretty happy with it. You in there. That's a lot of power. Okay. So these guys go in here, I believe, and the block you want those to look like goes in here. So let's see. We need a bunch of stuff. One red, and these, right? Make that 2 red. Don't know if you actually use them up. It's been a while since I used that. So you in here, you in here. No, you don't use them up. That's lovely. And you can see they have this little well, pattern on there to show them, or to show you that they are actually conduit facades. It's quite cool. There you go. Do your thing. Still takes a bit. Although this definitely speeds it up one way or another. Alright. So, you here. Haha. Now you can't see the cables anymore. It's a bit freaky if you can't see that, but I'm good. Messed that up royally, didn't I? So, one out there, you in here. And that leaves you and you. And now you're wondering where those guys are getting power from. Come on. And if you actually had a Yeta wrench on you, which is the NIO wrench, right? Yeah, throw that away, why wouldn't you? Do we have... no. Do we still have a Yeta wrench, or did we use that for crafting anything? No, it's right here. No, I don't want to grab you. Definitely do not. If you hold this... yep, you can see all the things. That is lovely, right? That's the way we like it. Perfect. So, for now, I'm just going to put those in here. There you go. That is good. Also, you go in here. So I can look you up all over again next time. So, we do have a CFLV down here with 4 of those lithium batteries. One that I just crafted. And 3 cables over here, which we might extend once we build more machines here. For now, that's all we need. What for? Well, we get started on this thing. The electric blast furnace. Now, as I understand this, here you can scroll through the levels and you see this exchange of blocks. Don't know if it exchanges these to anything, because these still say low voltage. This is, that's just freaky. These blocks are just freaky. I looked those up, there's no way we can do them right now. That's like rocket space age stuff. So we're gonna go with this one. Why are we gonna do that? Well, because it's the next quest. Right there, the big one. Blast Furnace Fun. Yeah, believe me. Sure. Okay, so there's a bunch of things here. Let's see. The electric blast furnace is a major milestone in your Greg Tech career. It has the power to smelt more advanced materials, the first of which aluminium. No aluminium, no medium voltage, so we definitely need that. There's a diagram of how to build the EBF electric blast furnace in JEI. Second and third levels must be a square shape of coil blocks. Copper nickel is the only type of coil block you have access to for now. And the fourth level, the top, must be a 3x3 of heat-proof machine casings. Those guys. We need 11? Okay, sure, yeah. However, the first floor is very flexible. It all needs to be filled in. And the center of the 3x3 must be a machine casing. Okay. But the rest, so the 8 ones around it, is customizable. Yada, 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 yada. You need a bunch of things, and you get 100 omnicoins. Right. So, let's look at that recipe once again. Don't need you anymore. Lovely, fun games, all the things. So this one, yeah, can do. Except for this, which we don't have yet. It's a bunch of Invar plates. And yeah, you need your wrench and you need your hammer. And then you need the Invar frame. And if I click on this, I get the colored version. So I have already put a bookmark up here. That's more Invar plate and more Invar rods. So Invar is the thing to go. And I've made sure we have some of that. I just want to say all of that. But, you know, that's 64 ingots right there, and I believe there's 64 plates right here. So let's see how far we get with that, right? Okay, back to this. We should already have the stuff for that. I have these, we need that, we need a bunch of those. What else? The rest should be in here. Give me that. We're gonna move over here. Right, so let's put all of that in there. Let's start with you. We need that. Oh, we still need these. So glad I made enough. Right, so if we wanted to make that, we have everything except for the tin cable because I'm a derp. There's 2. And that. So to make that, we need plates, which we have in there. That is in there, that is in there. Just needs this, which is right here. Should be able to make that. Lovely. And we're going to lock you because we will need you a couple of times. Because obviously it's needed to do this. So we're going to do this and we lock you. That gives us 3. And one of these recipes makes 4. That is quite good. I like. So, 1. Done. Lovely. What else is in there? Well, a lot. Clicking on this, you can go through the levels, as you can see. All 1, 2, 3, and 4, top, right? Now you're thinking, what's all that stuff I can't see? Well, you can left click here and rotate, but no up and down. If you hold shift though, you can do this, and then you let go of shift and you just use, well, left click, and you can do this. That's better, right? Now you can see all the things. So what do we need? We need an output bus, we need an input bus. Right there. Then we need a fluid input hatch and another input hatch. I made, input and output is probably a good idea. Don't know. Then you have those heat-proof machine casings and you have an energy input hatch. Now the text says you probably want more input hatches because this thing is power hungry. And if you ever run out of power in the blast furnace, the whole operation stops and resets, so you don't get anything out of it. So yeah, we probably want to have 3 input hatches here. Now this is a medium voltage, right? It says MV. Yeah, that's a bit of a thing. Luckily, the quest says LV. And I'm pretty sure that works, because everything else is LV, so why wouldn't it, right? So we have input-output bus, fluid input-output hatch, heat-proof machine casing 11, we need that for the quest, otherwise, yeah. And at least 2 energy. And then the copper nickel blocks, and then, yeah, okay, so, detect, I have that already, thank you. So let's make a bunch more of these things. Wrong block, that one. We want those. That's 11. Detect. Thank you. Copper nickel block. How do we make copper nickel block? So we need copper nickel wire, the 2 times. It says here medium voltage. So that's something new. They come from these, which is basically just copper nickel ingots. Makes medium voltage wire, it seems. 2 of them. So, if that makes 2, and we need 2 to make 1 of these, and we need 8 of these for 1 of the blocks. So that is already 16. So that's no, that's 8 ingots, right? This is 1 ingot, makes 1 of those. So each of these is an ingot, so that's 8 ingots, makes 1 of those. And we need 16. So 16 times 8, somebody do the math. I'm just gonna go and grab them real quick. Take some time, be right back. Right, so this is going, that will still take a while. We need 2 stacks of that, and 1 stack of copper and 1 stack of nickel make 2 stacks of copper nickel ingots, so that's perfect. Let's get on with the things, right? So we want an input bus, which is a LV machine hull and a trapped chest. No, just a regular chest will do. Lovely, give me one. This one is the same, it's just the other way around. Cool. That's the output, that's the input. Lovely, you go here. Fluid, it's the same just with glass. I like those recipes, they are cheap. Again, the same just the other way around. Makes sense somehow. So we have that taken care of, that taken care of, that taken care of. This is the one the diagram told us we need to do. Now if you look at that, that doesn't look too bad, right? I mean, machine hull, yeah. Oh, wait a second, there's an aluminium plate. We need this thing fully built to make aluminium plates. Oh, wait a second, there's an assembler. No, we don't need them. All right, we need polyethylene. So I was sitting here like, oh, maybe we can do this if we build an assembler? But we still need the ME machine casing. Ah, sucks to be us. Aluminium plate no matter what you do. So that's why I checked the quest and it said, don't need, make that one. So this one is just an LV machine hull and a tin cable. Okay, which one of you is my tin cable? You. There you go. Make this. These are fairly cheap recipes. It's freaky. Yes. Done that, and I've done another CF. So we should have pretty much everything. We need 2 energy input hatches. Right, I forgot about that. It was you. No. It just sorted it again, didn't it? Yes, it did. You. So more tin cable. Sure. I wanted 3 of those. Anyway. And yes, I know, I can switch off the sorting if I don't want it. The thing is, usually I do want it. It's just, when I'm in these machines, then it sorts my inventory when I press R on something, otherwise it doesn't. So, it's just these machines. It's a bit weird. Forget about it. It's fine. We're done? Everything except for the cupronickel. How are you? Well, this is taking some time. I'm going to take the first stack and put that into the wire mill. Which is faster, thankfully, but it still doesn't help because we still have all of this to do. Also put a hopper up here, because doing all those alloying things when you have to manually restock a 3-to-1 ratio or something is just annoying. This is so much easier, because everything that's in here, if it's already in here, and this is nickel and this is copper, and there's more nickel and copper in the hopper, it will fill up both slots. So it will always keep them stacked up to the maximum. It's lovely. I like it. You're done. Looking good. Come on. I at least want to make some of them. Yeah. The joy of waiting. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna do this, gonna do that. What did we need to do? You needed something. You needed that. Okay, well that's easy. Put you in here, put that, this, that. That gave us 4. Yep. Need 3 times as many. Freaking finally. So there's a stack of those, and that should mean 8 more of those, and that is 16, and I would like to have a Bing. Thank you. That's gorgeous. So now let's put that thing together. So can I, where are they? Here, energy input. Which way are you facing? The wrong way probably. So can I turn you around? Give me that one. Oh, this only turns in the way I'm facing. That was bad. Easiest thing to do is this, and then we just take you real quick. Give me things, and then put you back there, and that should be the right way around, and then I can put you back in there. Yes. So how do I get you to turn the way I want you to turn? Can I use a different wrench to make you turn less annoyingly? Also, I'm gonna take you with me. No. I did it again. Ah, come on! Okay. Not like I have a choice here. No, that's the wrong thing. That's the right thing. Right, and probably just want to say we have to do that with the other blocks here as well, but no, the rest is just machine blocks and such, so don't care. That was glorious. There you go. Okay, so those are where they should be, hopefully. We'll see. You, I kinda want here. And then we have the fluid input and the fluid output. Kinda want you over here where you're out of the way. That's the fluid input, that's the fluid output. And then we have these 2 free. So that is the input and the output. Input here, output there. There you go. We need this right there, right? Let's set that. Then we have these. The middle one is free. Flying is so nice. And then we need to do this. And now we have 1 left over obviously we have one left over because this is the one that should have been made into that guy. Great stuff. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more machinery, so it's not a waste. And even if it is, do I look like I care? This guy, does he look like he cares? No. Not at all. Right, I'm sorting things, I shouldn't. Let's see. Electric blast furnace, maximum temperature 1800 Kelvin, I guess? Yeah, 270 Kelvin is 0 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, and I don't care. I'm pretty happy that I can do Kelvin. 192 MV max EU per tick. Idling. I hope you're accepting power from there. I sure hope. Input bus, output bus. Lovely. Fluid amount in, out. Okay, so you can probably use containers here. That is some sort of fuel gauge. Okay, yeah, sure. So what are we going to do now? Well, let's see. First of all, we're going to claim that. And then it says, go and make aluminium. Straight away. And then we get into the MB machine hulls. Okay, that's the next jetpack, which we might want to have. Ooh, the next energy conduits. Lovely. Yes, all the alloys we can't do so far. So let's get into this. With your EBF running, start to create a supply of aluminium ingots. If you find your power supply is faltering, you may want to add additional boilers and turbines. Boilers? What? Turbines? What? Using dynamos. However, you're also about to unlock MV power, so perhaps you want to wait until MV for more powerful things. Aluminium ingot. Gives us 5 coins. That's certainly a step in the right direction. Okay, so aluminium. Didn't want to double click. Aluminium ingot is made in this guy from aluminium dust, no fluid. This is the fluid spot right here. This is the output fluid spot, in case you didn't know. We need 120 EU per tick. It takes 20 seconds and a temperature of 1500 Kelvin. We can make 1800, so that is good. Total will be 48,000 EU. It's not too bad. 120 EU per tick. What is it that you can do? I don't know, but there's enough EU in here, so as long as the cables can keep up, that shouldn't be a big deal, right? Pretty sure. Don't need you, or you anymore. That's lovely. All the rest we come to whenever we need that, so don't worry about it. How do I make aluminium dust? Pulverization. From green sapphire ore gives us that? Okay. I'm pretty sure that aluminium ore will do that as well, right? Because I do have that lying around. Sapphire ore. I don't want all the leftover products. I want the real stuff. Centrifuge. Stuff I don't have. Electrolyzer. Stuff I don't have. Packager. That's all the tiny pilots that we don't have. Guardian matter makes that. Oh, that's quite a thing. Sadly, energetic alloy. Yeah, which is stuff we need. Yeah. Okay, we get into that at some stage. So, what is the best way to make this then? Centrifuge aluminium ore? No, no, no. Still think it's this. Well, that's all the finished products. Just show me aluminium ore and I'll be happy. Oh, it can make it from ingots. Ah, lovely. Sapphire. Yeah, that's a word. What? Somebody was drunk when he wrote this. I do have that. So what do I... Pulverization makes crushed aluminium ore and other stuff. Fluid extractor makes aluminium. So what do I do with this then? Run it through here again? That gives me all that stuff. Ore washer don't have. Centrifuge makes centrifuged aluminium ore. That would be a thing. And then I just use the hammer and get that. Or pulverize it again. Okay, wait, so let's run that by me again because I'm slow. So pulverize it once, that pretty much does ore doubling right here. We get 2. Then Wrong button. We could pulverize it again and get the impure pile of aluminium dust, which we could then run through the centrifuge to get aluminium dust and some extra stuff that we don't need. Extra stuff is always good. Or we run that through the thermal centrifuge, which we don't even have, I believe. Do we? Can I have a centrifuge? No, that's one too many. Wire mill, compressor, macerator, autoclave, polarizer, basic mixer, electrolyzer, fluid solidifier. What's over here? Basic centrifuge. Well, that's the basic centrifuge. It's not the one we want. Well, first of all, you take this. It makes something. Oh. Ah! This is taking forever. So I've made some of the crushed aluminium, and when you put that back in here, you get this, the impure pile of aluminium dust. Now if I put that in here, oh good, that didn't interrupt, so we get one more of these, well, of those. So now if we put this in here, no, where do we put that? We put that back in here. I think you go in here, right? Yes, you do. And you are thankfully a little bit faster. That is lovely. And this should give us, haha, aluminium dust. Okay, so in the meantime, while this is still going, I'm not going to go with one pile. I've made this pulsating polymer clay. How do you do that? Like that, clay, pulsating dust. We have that, right? No worry. So let's have a look at this, because we didn't have one yet. We put that in there. Please insert a data model to begin simulation, and you also need this. So, data model, we should have a data model in here. That is self-aware, that is superior. That's how many things I had to kill to get a maximum damage bonus on this sword. Look at it, 31 attack damage. Let's use you, why wouldn't we? I want to put you in here. Launching runtime. Pristine chance 20%. So the higher the tier is, the higher the chance of getting pristine matter. Succeeded! Yay! First try. 1 in 5 chance, first try. This one right here. You always get that. The matter concerning whatever you put in here. This is an overworldian creature, the skeleton, right? Spawns in the overworld. So you get overworldian matter. But we also got this, and this one can be used in the loot fabricator, which we don't have yet, to make any of these. So 1 pristine skeleton matter can make 64 arrows, or 8 tin ingots, or 64 bones, or 6 skeleton skulls. So this is resources on demand. Really, really nice. Second and third didn't do anything, it seems. Nah, well. Are you actually using that? Yeah, right. Oh, failed again. 100%. Next. Yeah, you're using that up. Okay, sure, fine. Well, I'll leave you do your thing. It's basically gonna run until this runs out. So 15 more times. Failed. And we need some of this to actually make more data models, right? Yeah, right here, for the spider and for the creeper. We need a bunch. So that should be good. Could do that. Spawn some witches. Not a pain in the butt. Totally not. You can also use that and convert raw chicken into rotten flesh. Yeah. Or the impossible realm data, which you need for something or other, I guess. Yeah, well, we're getting there. Okay, sure. Let's see. Right. Let's see how far we've gotten with this stuff. It's doing its thing. Give me that. Put you in here so you can continue. Give me those. Put those in here. 17. Okay, well, that's at least something to start off with, right? Where is it? Over here. Input bus, right here. Put it in. Okay. Seems to be going. They seem to stay full. Do you have an internal buffer that I don't see? Can't click on those. So maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. You're done once? Yay! Aluminium ingot, we got our first one. I said we got our first one. Thank you very much. That is lovely. There you go. Claim those 5 coins. Also what I want to do is energetic alloy, because we need that for a bunch of things. Progressing in, well, energy conduits, the next tier needs that, and I believe you also need that for a bunch of really interesting things. Like for example the inhibitor obelisk that prevents Endermen from teleporting around, or anything. Also the experience obelisk, which can store our liquid XP, which is a little bit more efficient than having it in, you know, solid form right there. You could put that on there and have it drain into the tank directly. That's also quite nice. What else? What else? Can we make this yet? Vibrant alloy rod. Well, for that we need this, which needs energetic alloy. Look at me. I know things. So, how do we make you? We need energetic blend and gold ingot. An energetic blend is just glowstone and redstone in the mixer. So let's do that real quick. Where's all my stuff? Stack of that, stack of that, stack of that, right? I believe. Mixer. Do I have a mixer somewhere? Right there. Haha. Do you think? That's reasonably fast, I'd say. Alright. I'm gonna wait for some more of this stuff. Should probably set up some sort of a chain. Technically we need 2 of these chained together, so output from the first one when we crush the ore goes directly into the second one to make the impure, and then directly into this one to make the pure, well, the pure, that one, the aluminium dust. And that's straight into the blast furnace. Eureka, that's gonna be a thing. We are outputting a lot of power here, as you can see. But then again, we have quite some power stored up, so it's not that bad. It's gonna take a while until that runs out. I'm fine with that. How are we on the mixing side of things? It's this one. Almost done. There you go. Oh, yeah. 1-to-1 ratio. You put 2 stacks of different ingredients in, you get 2 stacks of 1 ingredient out. It's perfect. You're still doing your thing. Can I interrupt you? Please. You're idling. Lovely. So if I put you in there. Looks good. Running perfectly. That could be... That's what he said. Alright. That one finished. That's good. First one. Lovely. And I guess with that, we're gonna leave it today because it's time consuming. I've already been like idling around for an hour just to get this stuff like pulverized and things. Yeah, I'm gonna do this off cam for a while because there's no use in us sitting around here waiting. I think I still have a whole stack of this ore. I had 1.5, so this is just half a stack. And it's still up there going, so you can imagine how long this actually takes. If you want to do a significant amount, which we need, we always need significant amounts. This stuff needs to go and become plates and probably wires and all that. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. Which one of you? It's you, right? You go in here now. First run. Yeah. Alright. Well, standing here with my lovely ingot. Gonna see you next time. When we might get into medium voltage. That's gonna be a thing. Or we plant a farm of carrots.